Summer grilling season is upon us, and oftentimes we're so focused on what the main thing is that's going on the grill that we forget about the sides. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my Mexican street corn recipe, and it is to die for, and it is one of those things that is just perfect for grilling out. Everybody loves it. It's a crowd pleaser. It's something a little bit different, so let's just get started. Into a large bowl, you're going to want to put one 12-ounce bag of frozen corn, completely thawed out, and you want it dry. You want it as dry as you can get it. If you can't find fire roasted corn, regular sweet corn will work, but I do like to use the fire roasted. If you can't find the fire roasted, you can easily do your regular sweet corn in your broiler and just get that browning, or take some corn on the cob and put it on the grill and actually get the char. Okay, so now we're going to get started on our prep work, and we're going to slice and dice and de-seed 2 jalapenos. One of the reasons why I love this recipe so much is technically, if you don't want to, there's no cooking involved, and it comes together so quickly. And it's so good. The flavor that comes from this dish is absolutely amazing. All right, just getting the last seeds out of here. Get that out of the way. Just looking for this to be a fine dice. You don't want too big of pieces of the jalapeno. You want it to be a pretty fine dice. Not necessarily minced, but not huge chunks. And just add the jalapenos right into our bowl with the corn. A couple more things to prep, and we're going to be mixing this up and eating it. All right, and now we need some green onion. We're looking to have this thinly sliced, so it kind of matches the size of the corn and the jalapenos. Want everything to kind of be the same size, or at least as close as you can get it. And we're just going to add that to the bowl. And just for a little bit of color, I'm going to add just a few slices of red onion. This isn't necessary, but it is something that I like to do just because it makes the dish very pretty. And I think that'll work. We don't need a lot because we already have the green onion in there. Toss that in there too. Next up is our cilantro. You want about a 1/4 cup, maybe to a 1/2 cup, depending on how much you like cilantro. But you do want to give this a pretty decent chop. Again, you're just looking for everything to be kind of uniform in size. And guess what? That is all the prep work we have to do. Now we just have to mix the dressing together. Like I said, this comes together super quick and super easy. You can have this one on the table in about 10 minutes.
Now we need to add the juice of 2 limes, just right into the bowl. You want to get as much of that juice as you possibly can.
All right, And now we need to add in half a tablespoon of chili powder, quarter of a cup of cotija cheese, and half a cup of mayo. Do not use Miracle Whip for this. It will throw the flavors off. You definitely want just plain mayo for this. All right, now we're gonna give this a nice stir. Get everything all stirred together and coated in that mayo and the other ingredients.
And oopsie, I forgot to add the 2 cloves of minced garlic. While I was stirring, I realized I forgot to add them, so make sure you add that. It definitely adds that flavor punch and is an ingredient you don't want to skip out on. So don't be like me and remember the 2 cloves of garlic, minced.
Now you can easily double this recipe. I just made this a single batch just because I'm the only one eating it. But you could easily make this a double or triple batch depending on how big the crowd is that you have to feed. And now for the final step, just a sprinkling of smoked paprika on top. And you don't want to go overboard with this, but it does add a nice smoky flavor. And this is ready to be enjoyed. Okay, and now it is taste test time. This is my favorite part. Always get to dig in and enjoy what I just made. Mexican street corn. Oh, wow. This is such a nice surprise of flavor. You know, you always have the normal fanfare of, you know, potato salads, macaroni salads. You bring this Mexican street corn to your next grill out with your neighbors or friends, family, whatever. They're gonna want this recipe. Go ahead and make this one. This is absolutely amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That would be absolutely amazing. And as always, I hope you all have a fabulous week. Check out some of the videos I have listed over here. And as always, have a fabulous week, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.